Hi, this is Dr. Kirk Megu, TV and podcast host and former university lecturer. Welcome to Behind the Scenes. Now, over the past few days, I was telling you about that I was going on national radio. Yesterday it happened for the elections. I was very pleased with the results. I want to tell you about, the sort of bombshell I dropped, in a sense, on radio, in that, here I was, a member of the enlightened elite, above it all, to show how, the masses are engaged in such folly by following these two parties that are, that all the elites and enlightened people think have been a disaster for the country and so forth. And yes, and I, in many ways, there are many aspects of the argument that I agree with and that I actually forwarded many times because of, the many errors and mistakes and bad judgments and policies that have been promoted in the past as well. But, yesterday, it was like I said that I believe the world was actually flat and not round anymore, or that I do not believe in evolution, that in fact we were created in 7 days, or or something like that. You could have heard a pin drop. You saw, I saw the jaws dropping. They were just amazed that I could say that, because everybody knew that these two parties were so corrupt and and had the country in such a mess, and that we need to get rid of them and so forth. And that's the same old tired line that had been used for decades and decades by our enlightened commentary class without change happening, right? There's something wrong with that analysis as well. And I was there to challenge it. Now, it could have been a moment where I was dismissed outright, and they would have said I was I was a party fanatic, and because race is very much part of the political mobilization, people have said, oh well, I'm being racial, as we say here, racial or racist even, but they mean more partial to your race, because this party is seen as the Indian party, which is my ethnicity as well, although there's so much more mixing going on that the media does not report on. Anyways, I had made my case, and although they may not have accepted my conclusions, they did go with me along my argument, because, as I was saying yesterday, I did not make an argument of a fanatic. It was a logical, rational decision I'd come to, and I could take them down so far. After a while, they couldn't go over the past bit with me, but they were able to see that it was a logical position that I was willing to defend and discuss in good faith and so forth. So it turned out well. This is some of the things I teach in the media training that I give as well. It's about preparing your message, and it's about having all the engagement to do it, because for the whole month or more on social media, I've been engaging people with these ideas and, in a sense, training myself for this. And you might think that if everything is on social media, everybody would see it. But even though my posts get tens of thousands of views and so forth, not everybody does see it. And always, whether you write a newspaper column, a national newspaper column, or you appear on TV, there's always going to be a large percentage of people who will be seeing you for the first time, who will be hearing you for the first time. Or even if they have seen and heard you before, they might not have seen or heard your argument and understood it before, understood it in the same way. So don't be afraid that you are repeating yourself. Because sometimes the same information presented in a different context has a new meaning. But anyways, so it went very well yesterday. I was very pleased, and it really did show the value of the techniques that I use for myself and that I bring into the training. So if you are interested in that media training, I have the links below on the webinar where I talk about it, and for a free strategy call where I can help you if you have your messaging in place and so forth. So you can check that out. But it was a great experience. I got a call this morning from the station saying how much everybody enjoyed it and they were so pleased I was on, and so it went well. It really went well. I had a good time. I think I think it was a very productive discussion, and the night turned out great for me in any case in terms of the election results. So okay, well, that's it for now, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.